Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this absolutely killer 2007 Softail Springer CVO. This is one of those trade-ins that I get truly excited about, so much so that I got so excited about it and am doing this video before we even fully have all the information of this motorcycle in our system. But that's okay. If you're into it, give a call. We can definitely find out about some pricing and all the information on this bike for you. For right now, I am going to go ahead and take you through a walkthrough of the things that I do know about this motorcycle. First of all, that it is amazing up close and personal. And second, the chrome on this bike is absolutely outstanding, and we are going to talk about a lot of the chrome accents on this bike. But first, we are going to go ahead and start with the engine on this motorcycle. You have the counterbalanced 110 cubic inch air-cooled engine in this bike. These 110s, the Screaming Eagle 110s, are absolute beasts of engines, and this is coming on about a 700-pound motorcycle, so having all that raw power of that 110, this bike absolutely gets up and screams. Let's move up front on the CVO Springer here, where you have the 21-inch revolver all chrome 10-spoked wheel on here. This is just such a killer looking wheel on here, and to match it in the rear, you have this 17-inch revolver chrome 10-spoke on there, and then you have that beautiful 200 rear tire on there, really adding an aggressive look on this motorcycle and also giving it some really nice handling as well. The balance of that little bit thinner tire up front and then that meteor tire in the rear. Definitely in the straight, you are after it all day, but the handling in the corners on these bikes are still exceptional. All right, we're going to move up and we're going to talk about obviously one of the most iconic front ends to ever come out of Harley-Davidson, the Springer front end. Just loaded with chrome there, and you just have that beautiful old school chopper-esque headlight nacelle sticking out from it, all chrome wrapped around there. But then you move back up to where you have the all chrome 1.25 inch thick handlebars. The wiring is all internal on these bars, keeping everything nice and clean on here. All of your levers and houses are all chrome as well, just making that entire front end really pop. As you can see on here, there has been an add-on. You can choose to keep them or not, totally up to you if you are the one to come buy this motorcycle, but there has been an add-on of some speakers up front here. Me personally, I would take them off. I don't need tunes on a bike like this. I want to hear the bike. Speaking of hearing the bike, see what I did there? Nice little segue. We are going to move down and talk about the all chrome Vance Hines short shots that are on here. Not only do these look beautiful on this motorcycle, and as I said, following the theme of all the chrome on this bike, these pipes sound amazing on here, and they are perfectly tuned and matched up with this 110 engine. I am going to take the opportunity right now to go ahead and fire this bike up so you can hear those Vance Hines. As I said, those Vance Hines sound amazing on this motorcycle, and when you have this thing sitting up at about 4,000 RPM, they are really going to sound incredible. Let's move to the gas tank on this motorcycle, where first of all you have the 5-gallon gas tank. You're going to get well over 40 miles per gallon on this motorcycle, so a ton of riding time before we're hitting the pumps. Now, let's talk about the paint scheme on here. This is going to be the Abyss Blue and the Blue Pearl mix. What an incredible paint job on here. I love the different tones of blue, and then running along the length and on the fenders, you have the really iconic for the CVOs in this time period, that tribal design running around with the nice inlays and some pinstriping accenting them. Just a really stellar paint job on these CVOs. A nice add-on onto this Springer CVO for some comfort is the Mustang Seat. Mustang seats are absolutely known for their comfort and long distance riding. This has a very nice lower back support here. You do also have the ability to put in a full rider's backrest if you so choose. And then we're going to move back, talking about doing a little bit of the longer rides. You do have the saddlebags have been added on here as well. These are all leather saddlebags on here. You're going to be able to throw a lot of your stuff for those longer trips on there. These are not locking saddlebags though, so this is something to think about, that when you are doing those longer runs, you do want to take your stuff inside with you when you are done. And sticking on the back end of this motorcycle, one of my favorite pieces of the Softails of old, that bobtail rear fender. I am just such a huge fan of the way that these fenders look on this motorcycle. It just completes the lines of the bike, ending out with that nice bobtail at the end. Huge fan of the way that these come together. As this motorcycle sits on our floor, it has 12,946 miles. So this is not a high miles 2007 CVO. And if you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and would like to see this beautiful bike up close and in person, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson today. Come throw a leg over it. Pretty sure it'll put a smile on your face. If you are watching this video on YouTube and are interested in this motorcycle, for an average cost of around $600, we can ship a bike like this from our door to your door. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley-Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos, and always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.